everyone, it's Jade and welcome to my Sims 4 speed build for my season's Let's Play for my household, the Summers. I know, how cheesy of me to make them the Summers. The female's family is also the Winters. Oh dear, casual me. Just the usual, guys, don't expect any less. But basically this is my like 7th time trying to record this because I just can't nail that intro, and it's early morning and I keep chewing on my cheek and messing myself up and lisping the whole entire time. And also, this is 22 minutes long, so what am I going to talk about when I can't even get a minute into this? But basically the start of this, I'm going for a totally different idea than I end up with, but I still keep this greenery, I forget what they call it, but you know what I mean. So this is a house for my Let's Play family, the Summers, in my season's Let's Play. It's time that I felt it was time that they moved out of where they were. I mean, great house, loved it, was totally the season's fam, the Summers house, but I just thought they needed a lot more space because there is indeed 8 Sims in my household. I've got 6 babies, I was gonna say 7 babies. And they're all growing up, and I just thought it was time that we kind of moved to a larger lot that we could build off of. But it was also a struggle to, with the money that we had, build a house. So there is still a lot of empty spacing in this house towards the end, and I did use the bb.showlive object edit objects, something like that, I forgot already. I did use that to obviously landscape because we had no money, honey. I can't believe I did that. I say that in my Let's Play part because I was actually just so excited about the fact that I got to build this and let my family get to live in it that I just played it straight away. Oh dear. But where was I going with that? I had a thread in my head that I was going to chat about. Oh, I actually built this after my island living builds. I had previously built them a home, but when I came back into it, I was a bit sad because it looks a lot like, it doesn't look a lot like the island living build, but it's got the same kind of windows and the same kind of wallpapers and stuff. So coming back into their household when I was ready to play, I was like, nah guys, we gotta do something different. You know, gotta keep the variety up. Oh no. But yeah, I really tried to go for something different. I mean, it's still the same kind of build that I always do. Like I always have to have that box at the front and then the back area. I don't know how to explain it, but like where the doors are and where the kind of see-through roof area is, I always do that in all my builds. You'll notice that's how I just start out. I don't know why, it makes me sad a little bit. Okay. But I also really tried to use landscaping in this. I just thought it would be cool. I can't even remember when landscaping came into this game, and that makes me feel bad. Was it around the time of seasons? It would have had to have been, I think. Anyway, I also struggled with the landscaping because for some reason the stairs just don't listen to you and they snap wherever they want to snap, and it broke my heart. So where my front stairs are right now, there's a drop there, and I'm sorry about my croaky voice. It's really early in the morning and I'm trying my best, okay? Love me. I'm trying to do this so I don't have to edit it. It's okay guys, just love it, just enjoy it, just enjoy that fresh little husk voice of mine. But yeah, so where the dip is at the front of my driveway kind of area, I couldn't fix that, like my stairs wouldn't let me, and then I didn't want to have to redo the whole foundation and the terrain that the house was already on, so I went with it. And I've also noticed, I don't know if it's because of that, but when Sims walk past this house, they kind of stop there and they have like a little panic because they don't know what to do. So that's a great time. Absolutely fabulous. Also spent a lot of time on my roofing because I really wanted to use the see-through roofing, but also it wasn't that simple. And here's me deciding that I wanted a deck around the side. A deck. Because decks are great. I don't know why, but I just love the idea of them. I mean, we don't really have them here in Australia, where I live anyway, in the houses that I've lived in. I'm just such a pleb. But yeah, I really enjoyed the idea of that because obviously my Sims could do stuff on the deck, and here's where I struggle with the roof. Like, what am I gonna do? I do figure it out, but also it doesn't look normal. But this is The Sims, so we're just gonna deal with it and love it for who it is. Oh no. I can't believe how long it's taken me to do the shell of this house. It's because I just sit there and I try to match colours, and then I have to match my windows to the colours that I pick. And then also these stupid columns are messing up again, and it's P in the bottom. And I'm putting on accents now. It's a great time. But yeah, I just really wanted to kind of do a bit of like a rundown, but also still seasons, but also did not use any season stuff except the columns and the stairs. Because ew, I just had a bubble in my throat, help me. But yeah, so this is where we kind of start getting the colouring that we're going for, and I thought I edited out all of my stops, but I did not. Like, I love the idea of me doing help me. I love the idea of me doing speed builds. Ugh, I need an exorcism. Doing speed builds on this channel, but I don't know, like I have to, because I do it, like I'm very impressed that I actually was able to do this in like 2 hours. My builds, they take weeks, girl. But I'm very impressed that I was able to do that. But I also do it while I'm watching something. So I pause a bunch, like when something interesting happens. And so I have to, number one, shrink it down and render it so that I can actually see what's happening while it's speeding through. Otherwise it just jumps the whole time and I don't know what's happening. And then I have to go back into it, watch it and edit it to remove all of my gaps. Which is like, it's such an hourly process. Not 1 hour, multiple hours. I'd say maybe like at least 3. Because there's half an hour, there's 2 hours recording it. There's probably like half an hour rendering it. There's another half an hour going through and editing it. There's another half an hour where I have to talk over it. And then there's another half an hour where I have to go back and listen to myself talk for half an hour to see if I mess the heck up, which I do all the time, so it feels bad. It's just raw footage, my girl. And then I have to wait for it to render again, which is like another half an hour. I don't even know how many, that was a long time, guys. But I'm committed. Your girl wants some speed builds, she wants some variety. I want you guys to be impressed with my builds, okay? Just know all the effort that I put in to make this happen. And then we can just love each other and appreciate each other. Oh no. But yes, utilizing all my space, I'm like, oh, we can use this as a nice deck out the back. Like a natural deck. No, here's me using all of these windows. I don't know. I just spend so much time. Like the front looks great, especially, I said especially. Exorcism at me. I don't know. I just need to go to like speech classes or something. Here's me trying to figure out my floor plan, which takes 1.5 years. But also I had to kind of, yeah, I don't know, the size of the building was weird, and the fact that I have to fit 8 Sims into it, which is obviously, I love small living, so I was all for that. But I just didn't know what I was really going for, and I was helping myself with these stairs. Like I really want, I've tried using the stairs in the way that I want, but there's also still like glitches with it, I guess, because it still doesn't 100% work with what you're doing. Oh, pardon me. That was a big roar. My stomach's like, feed me some breakfast, Jade. Well, that's like my Nana voice. No, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But yes, I went out the front and actually counted how many Sims I had because I had forgotten. What a noob. But yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out like how this is gonna go, and I don't usually separate my living room from my like kitchen or anything. I kind of just have them joined. Like I wouldn't have those arches in that box around the living room that I plan to make a living room. Living room. Yes, very nice. I was also really impressed with wait, what door was that? See, I'm pretty sure this was before Realm of Magic came out, so I didn't have any of that stuff. And then when I went to play it, I did have Realm of Magic. But it's not like I would have used a lot of that stuff in here. But I do have a speed build from Realm of Magic coming up soon, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm kidding. Wow, I know, I'm just so cringe. it looks pretty. It looks good. It looks good. But, you know, just my usual trending stuff of having to flower my house in greenery. I love it so much. I don't know why I felt the need to make that that area with a glass roof, because it becomes two children's bedrooms. It's not like a living area or something, like a feature room. It's just that. Here's me selling all of my fruit so that I can actually pay for all this stuff in my house. I had to do that so much. I had to sell stuff or just be like, sorry guys, you can't have this anymore. We need this rather than this. Oh man, it was heavy, I'm telling you. Oh no, I did have to sell a lot of things, but I think I still managed it quite well. Like, everyone's still got like everything they kind of really need. This is me going through and wallpapering my house. And I do that thing where I have to alternate two types of wall paints. Like, so I've gone around the whole entire outside with two themed wall paints, and I will adjust my walls so that it kind of looks that they're separated when there's different wall paints. Yikes. I wish I drank coffee. I am not a coffee lady, but I'm trying to force it upon myself because I can't do this all the time. I can't just mumble all the time and mix my words up. Look, I'm a normal person, okay? We're all human. Right, so I actually eventually have to put in an extra room because I figure my older boys can't share a room. I think they could, but they're both adults, so my younger kids should share rooms. But also, I don't think Casey should have to share with her 3 brothers or one of her brothers and then have the 2 twins together. But also, yeah, so Casey should have a separate room, but then why would you split the twins up and then have 8? It's a hot mess. Anyway, we're still keeping with, I was gonna call her Laura. This is getting so bad. I just keep calling my Sims the wrong names. There's just too many of them, you know? This is too many in this family. But Raina, I mean, they kind of have the same tone to their name. Raina, Laura, both end in A. How similar could you be? But yeah, so I'm really excited for our cow plant to emerge to life. I mean, it's alive right now, but emerge to size. I don't know why I'm trying to add in all these big words. It's not helping me. And I'm also still keeping my laundry, but we're gonna eventually move it out to like our back patio area. This would help if I knew like the terms of building. Like, this is what this is that. This is a modern urban build. But I'm not like that. Maybe one day I'll have to just watch videos. I'll have to watch Dolly builds and then she can teach me what all these things mean. You know? Also, trying to make all these bathrooms so that everything fits. Because I think I, in the previous house, had 4 bathrooms, but I've gone through and only made 3. Which I think is a lot better than 1.5 bathrooms. We had 2 in the previous house, in the first house. No, how do I say that? In the house that we lived in before we moved here, because I also built 2 houses on this lot, but you were only seeing 1. I also didn't record the other one, so I guess it's a bit fun and fresh for you guys to see what's going on. This is me going through, why am I saying it like, hi guys, this is me doing this is me doing that. But I actually finally start going through my inventory because we're out of the dollars and I kind of need to start putting in my fam's belongings. That's the word. Well done, Jade. I'm so impressed. Probably a lot of my money went to columns, but they look so pretty. And I didn't put in any, what do you call them? Cabinets? Because let's save that money, sweethearts. And those are expensive counters, but I love those counters absolutely so much. We still have a crappy oven and I was gonna say dishwasher. Help. My brain's just like, Jade, you gotta stop, you gotta slow down. We ain't processing as fast as you're speaking. But I'm insisting. Oh dear. This is me realizing I need an extra room. I'm like, oh dear, I thought this could work, but the rooms downstairs were also quite small, and the one that I was going to use as a room is now a bathroom. Because bathrooms are important in a large family, okay? Okay. This is me also realizing that I don't like the back of the house. Wow, I'm totally over me saying this is me. Anyway, I realized I didn't like the back end of the house. It just doesn't look as nice as the front end. I could have put a blah, 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 blah. I sound like I was gonna start rapping, but I didn't really like the shape of the back of the house. I don't know, it looked too monster house to me. Like the two windows look like eyes, and you know, that go. My voice is so croaky. Wow, I don't know what's going on in my life. I remember there was a point that I had to stop doing wallpaper because I just didn't have enough money, honey. I'm sorry. This is gonna happen so much more and I hate it. I hate it, but I also love it. It's fine. I also should have put some fake cars in, some of those lovely new cars for our new live edit mode. But like I did in the previous house, in this lot, I made the cars and then I've obviously sold them or something. Yeah, it's like, oh my god, I made my voice worse. Okay, so this is me deciding, like, I don't know why, but I felt like I couldn't have certain people in certain areas of the house. Like, I felt like my kids had to be kind of next to my kids and my adults had to be next to my adults. I don't know why I do that. I just have a weird thing about placement. It's a me thing. Yeah, I know. Help. But no, I actually totally love this house. I'm glad I did rebuild it, and there's a plane going over right now. Thank you so much. I really wanted to hear that right now. So this one's obviously Jacob's room and military boy, and I just put all those posters up. He used to be a lifeguard while he was a teen for like 2 days of his life. Really committed, I know. Also, I wish Billy was pregnant. Maybe I'm gonna have to go in her household and see if she is pregnant, just because I want babies. I want grandkids already. Like, I mean, technically my load of kids now are my grandkids compared to Raina and Bryce having grandparents. But also, great grandkids. Oh, yes. I just want toddlers. But they also don't have space for anyone to have kids. So I would potentially have to move out, like, Jacob and Jamie so that they can have kids and have their own families. And then I will have 2 spaces free. What happens when all my kids move out? I'll have to get Raina and Bryce some pets. Just have them have a ton of pets, like cats and dogs, just everywhere. And they can become pet trainers. Why? Why did I branch out in that direction? I don't know. I honestly think before long they will be elders. Actually, they have quite a few days before they're actually elders, which is good. And then elders don't last long, so that's really sad. But it's the evolution of life, right? Also insisted on that wash tub being red because it has to be. And see how I've like color coded all the carpets for my kids' rooms? I'm just judging myself. It's just a weird thing that I do. Like, if I have a kid's room, you noticed it probably in the previous, if you did watch my season's Let's Play, you'll notice that all my kids have like a themed color. Like Jamie had orange, Jacob had blue, Aiden has red, Tanner or Theo have green or a light blue, and then Casey has like purple or pink, which is typical girl colors, which feels bad for Casey because she's kind of, I don't know, Casey's I guess should be a little bit of a tomboy because she's growing up with brothers, but she's also keeping her femininity about her. Does not make sense. I also went for the cheapest carpet ever, so it kind of looks like it, yeah, like it's more of like a rundown old shed that they've made into their house because they've wanted to purchase a larger house for the family and just, you know, maybe put their money elsewhere. I also really want to get a weather machine. That's what we have to do. That's one of our priorities. Our priorities is kind of like customizing everybody's rooms. Because I went through and I did that, and then, you know, we're still poor. And then I probably sold a lot of that. Like, on the second story where there's the empty area, we do actually furnish that in, it's already furnished by the next part you guys will see. That's another loud plane. Like, what's happening today, guys? It's early. Like, I live in the country. But anyway, we're actually quickly onto landscaping and we're almost there, guys. I can almost stop talking. Yes. But here's me just going through absolutely everything. I love greenery. I'll tell you guys every time. But also, just take this as a note if you do watch my next part, that I do terrain paint at the end of this. I terrain paint. When I go back into it to play it, there's no terrain paint. I'm calling hacks. I quit, you know. Why do y'all betray me like this? So like in my spare time, one day, if I remember, I'll go back through. It'll probably take me to build another house to actually go back through and terrain paint. Maybe. I don't know. I do like my landscaping. My landscaping is definitely, pardon me, has definitely improved. And I'm very happy about that. I just kind of spam everything. And I just like trees everywhere. I guess it depends where we live, really. But this is the first time I've actually been able to have a lot of like greenery. Like in their previous house, there wasn't really space for it and we didn't have the funds for it. But now, due to our new cheat in the game, we can have as much greenery as we want, and I'm impressed and also happy about it. This girl ain't gonna cry about it. See, look, I'm terrain painting. Remember that, note that. Comment on my video and be like, yes, Jade, I watched the entire build and also I'm here for you. I would actually love you so much. I know there's like, oh, puberty is hitting me hard. Oh no. But anyway, guys, I should probably be leaving this part here for today. I hope you are having a good day and I will speak to you soon, and I will just be popping in the screenshots almost just right about here. Thank you. Bye.